Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. What detachment means and how you can use it to overcome things and people that you don't like. In life, in this great thing called life, we are not going to like everyone and everybody and everything. But one thing we can do is we can agree with ourselves. One thing we can do is change our outlook on life, change our perception, and change the way we look at things. When people do things that you don't like, or when there's a thing you don't like going on currently in your life, or there's something happening in your life that you don't like, you can detach from it. You could detach from the thing, the person, the place, whatever is going on in your life that you're not really feeling at the moment. You can detach from it. People talk a lot about detachment, and what they say is you can detach. You can detach from this, you can detach from that. All right. A lot of people say you can detach, but I haven't yet. Maybe I was going through something, and whatever I was going through was so important to me, or I was so hooked on whatever I was going through at the time that I may have skipped over it or misheard it or misunderstood it, but I haven't yet heard it explained in such a way to where it actually helped me. The most I ever heard, from what I believe, is that I was just told to detach. But I'm going to go into further detail on explaining exactly how to do that and what detachment means. Detachment means to separate yourself from something. Whatever you're going through or whatever is happening to you, you can detach from it. If something gets detached, say you see something that's holding on to something or something that's latched on to something, if it lets go or if it breaks off or if it's no longer connected to it, it's detached. And you can do the same thing with people and with things, all right? And whatever is going on currently in your life. If it's something that you don't like, if it's someone that you don't like, you can detach from it. All right. There are certain things that cause you to feel a certain way because of what happened, and how you look at it and how you interpret it will deliver you a certain feeling. It will cause you to create a certain outlook on life. So when people that you live around or people that you have to see or deal with, when you have people who unfortunately do targeted individuals the way they do, all right, they watch you try to figure out what you don't like, and then they continue to do that. That's a really awful game that people will play, but it's something that brings them a sense of fulfillment. It's something that brings them a sense of enjoyment. All right. They feel they're entitled to treat people however they want because they are caught up on getting a reaction from you. And there are people who will not stop until they get that reaction, unfortunately. And they may not get you today, they may not get you tomorrow, they may not get you the next day. But unfortunately, they like to keep poking at you and 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 keep poking at you until they deliver a fatal wound, and you have all this excess amount of emotion or feeling piled up to the point to where you may explode or react on them. And you were trying to be a good person. You were trying to do what was right. You tried to ignore them, but you may not have had a positive outlet or a positive way to release how you felt or to stop feeling that way as a whole. All right. You hold on to something, you think by ignoring it, it'll go away, or if you don't pay attention to it, it'll go away. But if you have not figured out a way to detach from those negative feelings or to let them go, you may have swept them under the rug without knowing it. You may have not actually dealt with that situation without knowing it. You can still be the type of you could still end up having those negative emotions swirling around in you, just waiting to explode like a ticking time bomb, and you're not aware of what is going on. All right, you don't know that. You may not know or may not be aware that you're still upset. Your mood may changed. Your mood may have changed. You may have tried to focus on something else, but if they continue the same behavior, you can still end up reacting because how you felt is still there, and you did not learn how to not have to look at it that way or deal with it that way. So how you detach from people and the negative things that they do, especially if they're doing it as a form of like an attack on you. Because a lot of targeted individuals, what they'll do is they'll target you, they'll study you, watch you, all right, like under a fine microscope, or all right, they'll watch you under like a fine glass or something like that. And what they'll do is they will study you and watch you and figure out what makes you tick, what gets underneath your skin, and it's so they can try to figure out how to control you. And when people can control your emotions and make you angry and make you feel a certain way, they have all the control over you that they need. And unfortunately, due to the world that we live in, not everyone is not trying to be one of those types of people. You probably watching this video aren't one of those kinds of people, but there are people who act like that, and there are people who have a low self-esteem, low self-worth, low sense of self. All right, there are narcissistic people who will try to gain control over others because they need a sense of power in their life. Narcissistic people, they get drunk off of power, and they need others to make them feel big about themselves. This all plays to their grandiose idea about themselves. All right, these people think they're big and bad, and they can control people. And if you don't give them attention, or if you don't um, give them the amount of compliments they need, or basically if you don't play into their ego, you are now going to be targeted by them, gang stalked by them. They're going to do things to try to upset you, noise campaigns, anything that they could try to figure out how to get underneath your skin, following you, stalking you, all to try to get attention from you because they see you're strong, focused, and paying attention only to yourself. And we all know that this could be annoying, this could be bothersome, this could be something that we don't like. So when people do things that you don't like on purpose to try to cause you to feel some type of way, to try to cause you to be vexed, stressed, and somewhat perplexed, you can use these tools I'm about to give you to get over what it is they're doing, so you could get back to your God state, your Godhood, your peace of mind, your creativity, your positive ideas, your good day. All right, because there are a lot of people who want to control you because they see that you won't willingly let them control you. A lot of people are easily controlled. All right. A lot of people are running on autopilot and they're not aware of what's happening around them or to them. And that, but like the narcissist, they are aware. All right. They have cognitive emotional ability to where they can see how to control people. And on top of that, we can give it to them. I don't mind. They are really skilled at manipulating folks. And they like to manipulate people and control them into doing what they want and giving them the praise that they want when it's undeserved. You aren't supposed to get any type of praise if you don't deserve it. Why would someone just praise you when you don't deserve it? They have a God complex about themselves and they feel that they should be worshiped. They feel that they should be praised. They feel that they are a king or a queen in your life and that you should bow down to them, and not only that, let them walk all over you like you're a red carpet. They want you to roll out yourself like a red carpet for them. So that way they can walk all over you, step all over you, use you, abuse you, misuse you, and just keep doing it over and over again because these are the things that make them feel good. They don't accomplish goals. They are afraid. They're fragile. They aren't they don't have enough self-esteem or self-love or belief in themselves to acquire goals or go after their dreams or to become anything in life. So what they gain satisfaction from is belittling other people, stressing out other people, playing toxic life games with people, their life, their emotions, how they feel, ruining people's day, doing things to get on their nerves, etc. These are things that make them feel big. These are things that make them feel like the big man on campus. All right. They may not have accomplished much in life, obviously. They may not, but now some of these people are on the corporate level. I can't say that. But there are some who, but the thing is, even when they do accomplish things, they feel unfulfilled because they have a fragile sense of self and they have, self-esteem issues. So even when they accomplish something, it's never enough. So even for themselves, what they can do for themselves is never enough. That's why these types of people, when you try to people please them, it's never going to be enough, and it's going to be a waste of your time. And all they're going to continue to do is figure out how to keep you in a loop and keep you in a cycle of trying to please them by manipulating you and controlling you. And when you don't willingly give them this amount of control, then they come after you. All right. They target people who aren't easily controlled because the people who are controlled by them, they don't need to target. They don't need to target people that will willingly do what they want them to do, appease them, people please them. These are the people who they already have under their control. These are people who they already have under their control. These are people who are easily controlled, all right, who are stuck in the matrix, who are unaware of what's happening to them and how people are treating them. All right, maybe they haven't woken up yet. Maybe they haven't caught on to it yet, but you see it, you caught on to it, you're aware of it, you're awake to it, and you are the type of person that is not going to let that happen, and you're the type of person that's not going to let that go down. So what they have to do is they have to try to figure out ways to get to you so that way they can find any way that they can, any way that they can, to try to control you and manipulate you and try to ruin your life because they take pride on how many people's lives that they can control. And if they can't control you, if you don't let them control you, then they're going to take pride on the ability of being able to ruin your life. All right, they have a lot of things that make them feel like they're worthy because they don't feel worthy themselves. So what they have to do is try to destroy people who do feel worthy, people who do have a sense of self-worth, people who do have confidence, people who are brave enough to go out after their dreams and not worry about how things may seem or what people have to say about them or other people's opinions. These are the strongest people in their eyes. And for them to conquer someone, defeat someone, destroy someone like that, it makes them feel like they just want to, they're an Academy Award winner. All right. It makes them feel like they're at the Grammys or the ESPYs or like they're some famous, rich, successful person. And this is all because their ego and what they tell themselves about themselves and how they feel about themselves. All right. So when people are acting like that in your life and they're trying to cause you issues and make you upset and make you mad, you are going to have to detach from them. All right. And I'm not just going to just say you have to detach from them. All right. No, you have to do more than just detach from them. You have to work your mind. All right. And how you do that is like this: they try to get you to feel angry, mad, and upset. What you have to do is you have to realize that you are not your emotions. All right. You are not your emotions. You might want to write that down. You might want to put it on your refrigerator. You might want to text it to yourself. All right. You might want to write that on a piece of paper and put it in your wallet or your handbag, ladies. Okay, ladies, I know y'all got them fly handbags. Put it in your Gucci bag. All right, put it in your Gucci bag. I am not my emotions, but and you could also write underneath that, fellas too. All right, but I am money. I am not my emotions, but I am money. I am successful. I am rich, wealthy, and healthy, and all those good, amazing things. So they try to get you in your emotions and they prey on people and attack people who they see are reactive and reactionary. Because if they see that you react once and they see that they have this cognitive emotional ability. So if they see and are aware that you aren't able to figure out how to not react to them or not deal with what they're trying to cause for you in your life, you not are you not only a target, but you are now a prime target. All right, you're like a prime steak, prime cut slice of beef that they could just sink their teeth into. They're like vampires, and to you, they're like a nut. To them, you are like a nice, bloody, juicy steak they could just sink their teeth into when they can keep getting a reaction from you. All right, and you don't want to keep giving them a reaction. You want to be able to you want to be a smooth criminal. You want to be a smooth criminal. All right, you want to be a smooth criminal when it comes to dealing with people who are trying to play with your emotions. Because Smokey says some, not Smokey, Big Worm says some deep stuff in that movie. And I think it was more spiritual because Drew, I'm looking at it from a spiritual point of view. So I don't even think they realize this because your emotions are money. And this is why you are money. This is why you write. This is why you literally need to write. I am not my emotions. Put it somewhere where you always gonna see it, baby. I am not my emotions, and put underneath that, I am money though. I am not my emotions, but I am money though. All right. I am not my emotions, but I am money. Make sure you go like that so you could really possess that money feeling when you say it. I am money. All right. I could just feel that money coming on in. I could just hear that money coming on in because somebody's about to buy a wristband today and I can feel it. All right. Don't forget to buy your wristbands. All right. These wristbands, they got a lot of power. These wristbands, it's not just something to wear. It's not just something fly to wear. They possess a certain energy and a certain power. And you want one. Not only do you want one, you need one. All right. So these people will try to control you in a way to where it gets you flustered. They make you react. All right. And they state they're energy vampires. They see you as a juicy steak, a juicy, bloody steak that they could just sink their teeth into. And they, don't let them sink their teeth into you because you are not your emotions. All right. Isn't that wonderful to know that you are not your emotions? What you feel is not real. What you feel is not real. You have more control over how you feel than they ever could. They don't have control over your emotions like you do. You may think they do, and that's why they keep coming after you because they see that you react, and it's only because you don't know how to handle it up here, and that's why you don't know how to handle it out here. You can't handle things out here until you figure out how to handle them in here. You have to figure out how to handle it in your mind. All right. Once you figure out how to handle things in your mind, You will figure out how to handle things in due time. When you don't figure out how to handle things in your mind, you are like a landmine, and they will use you to step on you. That's the witchcraft aspect of it. Your emotions to you, unresolved, are like a landmine. And what they'll do is they will use you to step on yourself. And so you explode and you look like the crazy one. And you just blow up and go everywhere. You blow up and it's just you everywhere. You all over the place. And they're walking off all cool and got him. Not anymore. Not after this video. You are going to be the one that gets them. You're going to be the one that makes them explode. They're going to be so angry and pissed off at you after this. I'm telling you, you are going to be the one that gives them the Joker smile. Because I mean, these people get off on sick, twisted things, and they shouldn't be able to get off on you with their sick, twisted ideology and outlook on life. It's wrong, baby. It's wrong. It's not. It's wrong, and it's not right. All right, it's wrong, and it's not. Man, I tried to say it. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that song because I haven't heard it in a while. And I was trying to say how you say right in the pig Latin. Oh, I could. Oh man, I'm having a hard time with it right now. But I'm having fun with this video. All right, that's not what I'm having a hard time with. Praise God. All right, so people are evil, man. They want to manipulate others. Good Samaritans, good-hearted, good-loving, caring people. All right, especially when they see you care about yourself first. Especially when they see you care about you more than they care about themselves. That self-love that you possess, that good feeling, that happy feeling, happy feeling, that happy feeling that you possess, they hate it. They hate to see you with that happy feeling. They hate to see you move through life positively. All right, angel like. They hate to see you move through life like that. The earth angel that you are, coming here to carry out positive energy and positive experiences, and you have your purpose, you have your plan, you're passionate about what you want to do with your life, causing you to have an unnecessary amount of focus on yourself, but it's very necessary. Excuse me, a large necessary, excuse me, not unnecessary, a large necessary amount of focus on yourself. And they see that, and that focus is killing them because they are always wondering why you're not focused on them and giving them that attention. They feel they deserve that attention. They don't deserve that attention. You do. Your goals do. God does. Other people who need you, that you came here to serve. You came here to serve people. You have a purpose, and with that purpose, you create a way and find a way for you to serve people. You want $1 million, what do they say? You have to find a way, to serve 1 million people. Once you figure out a way to serve 1 million people, that $1 million will come to you faster than you can blink, faster than you can go achoo. You'll be blowing your nose with a $100 bill. That's blue. All right. So we're not going to give these people control over us anymore. We're not going to allow them to manipulate us in this way anymore. All right. Or any way. All right. But for the sake of this video, there are other forms of manipulative tactics. So for the sake of this video, and for them trying to manipulate you in a way that makes you react, in a way that makes you get angry or feel some type of way about something that happened, or they get you to think about them, or and this is what these people do. All right, they're very manipulative, and even on the psychic level, you get away from them, they do something that stung you or rubs you the wrong way, you're still thinking about it. You're trying to get these people out of your head, trying to get them out of your mind. They're like that bad song that you can't get out your head. It just keeps playing and just keeps playing, and you're like, man, that song sucks. I want to get that song sucks and it's sucking my energy. I want to get that song out of my life. That song is bad. I'm ready for some happy feelings. I'm ready for some new music. All right. I'm ready for some you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. You want to hit them and you want them to be struck by the smooth criminal. All right, you are a smooth criminal. All right, and I'm gonna show you the smooth criminal that you truly are. All right, you smooth criminal, you. All right, you gonna be you steal the show. You steal the show. You be stealing energy, and you don't even try to. All right. You be stealing energy and you don't even try to. That's why the energy vampires have to come after you, because you possess the light, and that light attracts. Not only does it attract darkness, but it attracts light as well. So even though it attracts energy and attention from the darkness, there are other sources of light out there that you attract energy from as well. All right. So back to what we were discussing. You are not your emotions. These people could try to make you feel any way that they want. You are not your emotions, and I hope you wrote that down. You're not your emotions, no matter how much they try to make you feel that you are your emotions. You're not. You're not your emotions. All right. And you can detach from any way that you don't want to feel. You can detach from that. You don't have to continue to feel like that. All right. They try to get you in your feels. They try to make you feel negative and try to get you to feel a way that's not productive to you, not conducive to you. All right. And you don't have to feel like that. All right. So you're no longer going to have to be upset or be angry about what these people are doing to you. All right. You can detach from them, and this is how you do it. All right. You don't associate yourself with the negative feeling. You don't have to associate yourself with negative feelings. All right. You can detach from the negative feeling. You don't have to identify yourself with the negative feeling, and you also don't have to interpret what these people are doing as negative. All right. When something comes across to you and it's a negative feeling, you can say to yourself, do I have to feel this way about that? They tried to make me upset. They tried to get me angry. All right. Do I have to feel this way about that? Do I really have to feel this way about that? Do I want to? Is this a feeling that I would prefer to have? Or is this a feeling that I would not prefer to have? Am I welcoming anything negative into my life because someone may have done something that I don't like? You don't have to welcome negative feelings in your life because someone did something that you don't like. All right? What people do, it tries to cause you to feel some type of way about it. All right? And when you feel some type of way about it, you can say to yourself, number one, you don't have to feel that type of way about it. And number two, what you can do is you could disassociate yourself from feeling some type of way about it by doing this. So, in order to get rid of how you're feeling, because someone may have done something that you didn't like, you may be around someone that you don't like, all right? What you have to do is you have to put some space between the emotion and you. You cannot identify yourself with how you want to feel if it's a way that you want it to change. If you want the way you feel to change, you have to stop identifying yourself with the way that you feel. All right. So when you get mad and when you get upset over something, what you have to do is you have to go over it to yourself like this. Most people will get upset, and when they get upset, they'll be like, yo, that without telling themselves, and you may even be doing this without even telling yourself. When you get upset over something, you are psychologically communicating with your body that I am blank. So if you're mad, I am mad. If you're sad, I am sad. I'm frustrated. I'm upset. When you get angry over people and things and what they do, that's what you are communicating to yourself. And that's why you get mad. And that's why you get upset. And when those feelings come over you, that's why you're not able to let them go easily. All right. When you tell yourself that you're mad, you're going to be mad. When you identify yourself with anger and being angry and being upset, you're holding on. All right. You're not able to detach. You're not able to detach. And since detachment is something that you want to do, you're going to have to put some space between that emotion and you. All right. And how you put some space between the emotion and you is this. Instead of saying, I am mad, as soon as you feel some type of way, all right, before you even react. All right, when you feel your that anger coming on up, because that anger gotta come from the root, it gotta come on up. All right. The root chakra deals with feelings of anger, resentment, frustration, being mad. That's why they show people who are mad as somebody being red. That's why people, oh, he's red hot. Somebody will always be on a cartoon or angry or something like that. It's represented with the color red. So, in order to put some space between you and those negative emotions, when they start to come on up and you feel it, I'm talking about you about to get angry, you about to react. What you have to do is you have to overview how you feel at that particular moment before you react. All right, you have to overview how you feel in that particular moment before the reaction happens, because if not, you're going to react, you're going to get angry, you're going to get upset. All right, so the one way for you to handle that is this, okay? You have to say to yourself, I feel angry. I feel upset. I feel mad. I feel frustrated. All right, that is called healthy regulation. That's how you regulate your emotions. That's how you regulate, so that way you won't be an emotional dumper. All right, you won't be upset at anyone. You won't be angry. All right, you won't be emotional dumping on anyone. So you're going to want to say, instead of just getting angry, instead of reacting, you're going to want to say, I feel blank. I feel this. I feel that. It puts distance between you and the emotion. It puts distance between you and the anger. So that way you won't get angry. All right. And that way, when you say, I feel upset, I feel mad, I feel angry, then you ask yourself a number of questions. Would I welcome this emotion in my life? Would I welcome this feeling in my life? Do I have to feel this way just because someone did something that I don't like? Do I have to feel mad? Do I have to feel upset? Do I have to feel angry? And the answer is no. But you have to catch yourself so you don't kick yourself. And how you catch yourself so you don't kick yourself is you go over those questions when you feel that anger rise up, because it happens. All right. I went over this practice when I learned it just recently. And I was like, yo, I'm like, I feel the anger coming. And before I got mad over something that somebody else did and voluntarily ruined my day, all right, and stepped on my landmine. Because when your mind is when you are full of anger and you don't have an outlet and you don't know how to get over how you feel, you are a landmine. And they will use you to make you step on yourself, so that way you explode and you blow up all over the place. So how you get rid of those negative feelings is by not identifying yourself with a negative emotion, and also how you interpret the situation. If you want to get over negative feelings, you can't identify with them, and you can't interpret it in a way to where it's going to keep you angry and keep you stuck and keep you upset. All right, so what you have to do is you have to tell yourself how you feel, and that's called healthy self-regulating. That's called healthy regulation. That's how people regulate their emotions, so you don't get all angry, you don't get upset. If you're a very emotional person, or you're prone to anger, this video is for you. All right. You are never going to feel this way again. You're never going to allow anybody to pull your strings again after this video. I'm confident and I guarantee it. You're going to be a brand new man or woman after this video. Isn't that something to be happy about? You tell yourself, when you feel that anger rising on up from that root chakra. All right, the root chakra, the color red, associated with anger, fear, jealousy, envy, frustration, madness. All right, when you feel yourself being angry, what you do is you tell yourself, I feel blank. I feel angry. And what I do, this is how I do it. All right, I know you want to know how I do it. That's why you're watching this video. How I do it is, this makes me feel angry. This makes me feel mad. Should I welcome feelings of anger? Should I welcome angry feelings? Do I have to welcome angry feelings? Do I have to associate myself with this angry feeling? Would I want this angry feeling in my life? Would I want to feel mad right now? It's a good day. I'm enjoying myself. Would I want to feel upset? Would I want to feel angry? If the answer, if you don't want to feel that feeling right now, then the answer is no. All right. If you don't want to feel how they want to try to make you feel, the answer is no. And when you do that, you disassociate yourself from the problem. You disassociate yourself from the feeling, from the anger, because remember, like we stated in the beginning of the video, you are not your emotions. Go write that down if you haven't written that down. You are not your emotions. Emotion is just energy and motion. It comes, it goes. Emotion is energy and motion, and it comes and goes like the waves in the ocean. The waves, the tide comes in, the tide goes back out. Emotions come in, emotions go back out. New emotions come in, they go back out as old emotions, and then new emotions come back in. All right. That anger is not here to stay. It's just there for you to experience. It's just there for you to tell it what you want to do with it. All right. That anger is an entity, is a spirit, is there, and you have to direct it, because if not, that anger spirit will take over you, control you, and now you're upset, you're getting angry, you're flipping out on folks. And trust me, yo, I understand. Anybody understand? I overstand. All right, you will be angry, upset at times, and want to flip out on folks. But what you have to do is you have to interpret the situation and interpret the anger in a way that's best for you. Don't identify yourself with being an angry person. Don't associate yourself with being an angry person. Don't identify the situation as a situation that could cause you to be angry. All right. Don't associate yourself with situations that cause you to be angry. All right. And that is detachment. That is how you detach. That's how you detach, people. All right. It's better to explain how you detach from something or someone or an emotion than just say detach from it. You can detach from this and detach from that. No, explain to me how to do it. Explain to I can show you how to do this, son. Explain to me how to do it so I won't be walking around angry. Don't just tell me to detach, because I'm gonna be walking around just saying I can detach from it. I can detach from it. Wonder why you still mad as all heck. I can detach from it. Oh yeah, all right. I can detach from it. I can detach from it. All right. I'm about to detach my foot up your ass. All right, so you don't end up like that and detaching your foot up somebody's behind, and then it might have to be surgically removed. All right, they might have to surgically remove your size 13 from somebody's spleen. All right, so so that doesn't have to happen. What you do is you detach from the negative emotions. You detach from the negative feelings. All right, so now people can't pull your strings anymore because you got work to do. It's all in here. It's all about you. Mm, mm, mm. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It always was all about you. People tried to make it about them because they saw you peaceful. They saw you chilling. They saw you grinning. They saw you winning, and they wanted to make it about them because they don't enjoy their own life. So they have to try to take you and your life story and steal your glory and try to make the situation all about them when it doesn't have to be. It's not supposed to be. Who makes their life about somebody else that's just a random, as they call them, an NPC, a non-playable character? Who makes their life about somebody else, trying to steal the show and not having their own show? You got your own show and you ain't even turning the TV on. You worried about somebody else's TV being on. What is he watching? What's going on in his show? What's going on in his life? You got your own life. You got your own show. And you are every one of us is the star of our own show. But they want to be the star in your show instead of them being the star in their own show. They see you enjoying your show, your life, and how it's playing out, and how you're writing the script. They could write their own script. They're just not doing it. So when people try to come into your life and write your script and write out how things are going to go in your life, no, 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 not in my house. Your mind is a house. All right, your mind, a mind is a house of love, and I've learned not to let these people piss me off. A mind is a house of love, and I've learned not to let these people make up thoughts that I should not think. 'cause they stink. And I'm done with the stinking thinking. All right, that's enough. Yo, anyway, you're done with the stinking thinking. You're done. You're done letting people enter your. Not in my house. You are Makembe Matumbo on a mug. All right, you are done letting and you could Makembe Matumbo. You block them out. Bop! Makembe Matumbo hand was big. All right, his hand was big. Twice the size of mine. I thought I had a big hand. Makembe Tumbo hand was big, y'all. Makembe Tumbo hand was big. His hand was big. All right, so you block out them thoughts with your mind. All right, block them out. Use this strategy as a hand and just boop, block out these negative thoughts. All right, block out the thoughts that other people's actions may cause you to think or feel, because however you interpret other people's actions, and this is why they say where there is no opinion, there is no suffering. This is why they say what we think we become. This is why they say what you think is what you become all day long. Somebody may get you upset, they get you mad, you're angry all day long. You're gonna be angry all day long, because where your energy goes, your attention will flow. Where attention flows, energy goes, and vice versa. So where your attention is gonna go, your energy is gonna flow. You're gonna be upset and angry, but now you don't have to be. Isn't that amazing, wonderful, beautiful thing? You don't have to be upset. You have more power and control over yourself and over your life than you ever thought you could imagine. You have more power and more focus and more energy over your life than you ever could imagine. You're going to be super focused now. You're going to be so focused now, they're going to hate it. You are going to be so focused now, they are going to lose their Skittles. Just Skittles all over. Imagine opening a pack of Skittles and you done opened it too fast because you wanted to eat them, and all the candy just all the candy fall over the floor. You just mad, cursing, upset. Dang it. You all right? Just mad because now all your sweets, your sweet treat that you wanted to eat is now on the floor down by your feet. All right, now you could be brave and try to clean the dirt off if you want, but now you got a dirty snack. Instead of having a little sweet snack, now you got a dirty snack. All right, so nobody likes a dirty snack. Okay, I hope not. So now that you've given these people their just desserts, just dirty snack, okay, they're probably going to desert the snack. They're probably going to desert you. They're probably not going to want to sink their teeth into you anymore. They're still going to try probably, but God forbid. But you are going to have a defense mechanism, and all it is dealing with yourself, the person that you only have to deal with anyway, because it's all about you. It's not about them. They're trying to make it about them. They're trying to steal the glory from your story, and you don't have to let them do it. Your life doesn't have to be the TV show called Maury. All right, they want to make your show Maury. How are we gonna act today and cause him to feel today? How are we gonna act today and cause her to feel today? They can act however the hell they want to act. And that's why they say there is no power outside of yourself. And the more you work your mind, the more these sayings make sense. All right, that you can reject any negative thought. There is no power outside yourself except within your very own mind. There is no power outside yourself except within your very own mind. That means the people outside of you only have as much power as you choose and decide to give them. They only have as much power as you choose and decide to give them. And now we ain't giving them jack diddly squat. They getting cold. All right, they're gonna get we gonna wrap. It's gonna be a wrapped up nice present, box and everything. They gonna open it. Ain't gonna be nothing but air in there, fresh air. There's gonna be nothing but air in there. All right. And if you're real creative, go get you some fart spray and just put it in the box. And when they open it, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I don't want that gift. You shouldn't have opened it. It wasn't none of your business. You had no business taking the ribbon off, opening up the wrapping paper. I just set it down. It was just a gift. It didn't say to you. It didn't say for you. You chose to open that. Now you got what you got. Your just desserts." Candy all on the floor, snack all on the floor. You got your dirty snack. Want to play dirty? You get dirty treats. Okay, you want to play dirty? You get dirty treats. All right. So you detach from the people. You detach from the thing. You detach from the person. You detach from your own anger by not allowing yourself to interpret it in a way that makes you upset. All right. You tell yourself, do I want to feel this way? This makes me feel blank. This makes me feel angry. This makes me feel upset. All right, that's how people regulate. All right, you want to be a regulator. Mount up. Okay. Bum, 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 ba-dum. It was a cool dark night. They tried to mess with me. I regulate my emotions, and now they'll see. I'm not the one. And then they left because all they felt was their own disrespect. All right. I wish I knew some of them Nate Dogg lyrics right now because I try to sing them. All right. But yo, I'm gonna listen to some Nate Dogg and we're gonna have I could hit that Nate Dogg note. I could hit that. I could hit that. I ain't gonna try right now because I don't know the words, so it wouldn't make no difference anyhow. But I could hit that. I could hit the Nate Dogg. I could hit the Nate Dogg tones. You feel me? All right. I could Nate Dogg it up. Druuill Nate Dogg it up. All right. Rest in peace to the great Nate Dogg and everybody else that's great. Rest in power. All right. But they don't have the power to affect you the way you thought they did. All right. And when they try to affect you in a way that's not helpful to you, that's not healthy to you, all you have to do is check with yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right. And you check with yourself, do I want to feel like this? I release this negative emotion. I release this toxic emotion. All right. You don't have to hold on to emotions that are toxic, that are negative, and you keep it real with yourself. This makes me feel angry. All right. And that's one of the hardest things, man, because you don't want to be angry. You don't want to be upset. You don't want to be mad about stuff. You're working on yourself. You think you done changed. You think you'll never be the same. And now here they come operating on your astral plane. And it's like, man, I thought I got over this. I thought I wrapped my mind around this, but you really can't unless you learn how to deal with the emotions correctly. All right, the emotion, the energy, the negativity is not going to go anywhere until you learn how to properly process it and how to properly deal with it. So you're going to have to become a mature person and accept and redirect. You're going to have to accept and redirect. Yo, this made me mad as I don't know what. This made me feel mad. But when you say this makes me feel mad, you're not affirming I am mad, even if you're not saying that to yourself. When you get mad, your body is affirming to your mind that I am mad. All right. Your feelings are affirming to your mind that we are mad. This person did this. We don't know how to deal with how we feel about it. We're mad. This person did this. We don't know how to properly process how we feel about it. Now we're mad. It doesn't have to work like, yo, you gonna be so cool. Yo, you gonna be so cool because all you have to do is be like, yo, this made me feel mad. And you do that before you actually get pissed off. You have to do that before you get pissed off because otherwise you could do it afterwards, but you already reacted or you already got angry or mad and it might be too late. All right. So keep it real with yourself. How you feel about things. This made me mad. I didn't like that. And that's another thing, yo, that's how I'm telling you, this is how you process stuff. This is how you regulate. Regulators, mount up. All right. Um, you tell yourself, this makes me mad. This made me mad. I feel this way about it. This makes me mad. This makes me feel like this. I don't want to feel this way. I don't have to feel this way. I'm not going to feel this way. Just put space between you and the emotion. And that's the key. You want to put space between you and the emotion. So that way, when you put space between you and the emotion, you're not identifying yourself with it. You're not attaching yourself to it. When you get angry, it's like you're gluing yourself to like the emotion and it's like trying to pull yourself away from it, but you can't because you haven't properly used your mind and let go of the emotion, let go of how you feel. All right. So this is a way to where you can heal yourself in the midst of evil. You can heal yourself in the midst of your own problems, something somebody may be doing. It might have been something that you were trying to do. It didn't work out. It made you upset. All right. The other day, I went and got some ice cream. That junk melted, and it made me mad. All right, because my ice cream melted. I didn't like that, but I said, you know what? This makes me feel like this. I'm not going to allow myself to feel this way. And honestly, I believe this was before I even came across this technique. I just told myself, I said, man, I'm not going to make myself feel this way. I'm not going to allow myself to be upset over that. That's what I said. When you do enough work on yourself and you study and you learn and things like that, you'll see yourself doing little facets of things that already help you. A lot of this stuff is already within you. It's already in you. You just have to study and learn certain things to help bring more of it out. And that's why educating yourself is very important, because you'll realize, like, yo, I knew that the whole time. This is just the full proper way on how to utilize it and use it in my life. So when you figure out the full proper way on how to utilize things and use things in your life, man, your life will never be the same. All right. So after this video, your life will never be the same. If you're somebody who deals with anger, if you're somebody who gets upset over people acting a way they shouldn't act, you want to call them names. You want them to change. You want the world to change. The world's not going to change for us. People are not going to change for us. Things are not going to change for us. But what we can do is change ourselves, so the things that we have power over can change for us. All right. The things that other people do won't change, but the things that we need to change, that we have power over, we could get them to change by working on ourselves, working with ourselves, identifying with things correctly, associating with things correctly, and detaching from things. All right. This makes me feel like this. This made me feel angry. This made me feel upset. Instead of letting yourself get angry and having your body affirm to your mind that I'm mad. All right, when your body affirms to your mind that you're mad, you're going to be mad. When your body affirms to your mind that you're mad, you're going to be mad. That's why how people get upset, and that's why people stay upset. All right, and you don't have to get upset, and you don't have to stay upset. You don't have to get upset, and you don't have to stay upset. And that's how you do it. All right, detach, detach, detach. And you could choose to let go of the emotion. You could tell yourself that too. I choose to let go of this emotion. I'm not going to hold on to this emotion. I'm not going to hold on to this negative feeling. I choose to let go of this anger. I choose to let go of being mad. I choose to let go of this feeling right here. And when you do that, the negative emotion will go out the window. The negative feeling will go out the window. And the things that people will do will have less and less power over you. And this is not something that you could just do once. This is something that you're going to want to continue to do. This is something that you're going to want to practice each and every time something upsets you. Because the more you practice this, the more you do it, the easier it's going to be, the better you're going to be at it, and the better you're going to feel. The less controlling people are going to have over you once you continue to use this strategy. All right. So use this strategy, detach from negative people, detach from negative things. All right. Detach from your own negativity, because sometimes we do it to ourselves. Sometimes we're trying to work on something. We want something to work out, and it holds the potential to ruin our day. All right, how many of y'all have been mad at something that you tried to do and you couldn't just get it just right, and it ruined your day? All right, you don't want to have a ruined day. You don't want to ruin your own day, especially over something good that you're trying to do. All right, how many of y'all have been upset and turned angry and turned something positive into something negative because you just wanted something to turn out just how you wanted it to turn out? You got to accept the fact that not everything is going to work out the way that you want it to work out. And the one way you can accept that is just by just keeping it real with yourself, and you have to regulate how you feel about things. When you don't regulate how you feel about things, you're going to stay stuck. You are going to stay stuck. This could be for what somebody else does. This could be for something that we did to ourselves. All right. This is how you let go of resentment, and this is how you don't end up mad over something that somebody did a month ago, a couple years ago, a week ago. This is how you let go of your past. This is one of the best ways that a person could let go of their past, because things happen, people change, people, do things that we don't like. All right. And when people do things you don't like, it upsets you, especially if it's somebody close to you, or someone that was at your job, or somebody that you live around, or something like that, or somebody that you just seen out in public. It doesn't matter. But if you're the type of person that doesn't know how to detach and you hold on to things, the things that happen to you can stay in your mind for long periods of time. And you could stand to be upset over something that you should have let go of a couple weeks ago, or however long ago. You could end up holding on to it for longer than you should have. This is how people end up still dealing with something from last year or a couple years ago. You have to deal with it. And the reason why you're still holding on to it It's because you didn't detach from it. You didn't deal with it. You're still identifying yourself with it. You're still associating yourself with it when you no longer have to. You have the power to disassociate yourself from anything that you want to. You have the power to detach yourself from anything that you want to. You don't have to hold on to things that don't serve you. And this is how you let go. All right. This is how you let go. When people say let go, all they mean is detach. When people say detach, all they mean is let go. And this is how you let go of emotions. You deal with it, you identify it, you interpretate it the right way. Because if not, you're going to be looking at it in a way that's detrimental to you instead of helping you, instead of a way that's going to help you grow. And I know you want to grow, and it's like these things are holding people back. These are the things that have kept me negative. These are the things that have held me back. These are the things that have helped stop me from growing. So once I found this out, I jumped on it like it was I jumped on it like it was free and it was just for me. I'm like, hey, I'm like, whoa, I'm like, I need that right there. I'm like, I can use this and utilize this. And I already knew exactly how I was going to use it because I knew you had, and that's why the Bible says you have to know thyself. I know I get angry at things. I know things can upset me and make me mad, and I'll hold on to it. So I had to figure out a way to let go of it. And how you let go of it is everything that I explained in this video. So if you've been dealing with anger, if you have been holding on to things and not detaching things, all right, if you've been keeping that anger, that negativity in your life and holding on to it and not letting it go, then this is the video for you. All right, you need to go back and watch it as many times as you need to. And last but not least, you have to remember, and I hope you wrote it down, you are not your emotions. All right. You're not your emotions. We tend to feel a certain way and associate ourselves with it when we don't have to. All right. You're not your emotions. Emotion is energy in motion, like the waves in the ocean. It comes and goes. It comes and goes. If something made you upset, you were supposed to experience it. It's not the way you're supposed to feel about it your whole entire life. Something makes you upset. You may feel angry about it, but you're not supposed to be angry about it your whole entire life. You're not supposed to be mad about something that happened last year for the rest of your life. No, you're not supposed to be mad over something that happened last year for the rest of your life. You're supposed to be able to let that go, move on from it, move on with your life, let it go, and welcome some feelings you do want to associate with it. You could flip this and turn it into something positive. What feelings do I want to associate with? What good things do I want to associate with? What things do I want to attach myself to? What good things do I want to latch on to? All right. So make sure that you are associating yourself with the right things, things that are good for you, things that are positive for you, things that are going to help you get to where you want to get in life, and things that aren't going to hold you back, because you don't want to keep holding yourself back. This is how people manifest. This is how people get ready for the good that they desire. You have to give up something to get something. And what you need to give up is that anger. All right. That anger is not going to serve you. It's going to have you in jacked up relationships. It's going to have you attracting things that you don't want. It's going to have you attracting things that you don't need. It's going to have you attracting people that you don't need. All right. And the more you react to things, the more you welcome them into your life. That's why certain things keep on happening, because when you get angry, when you get upset, you're communicating to the universe that you want more of that. And you don't want more of that. All right. That's why the things that you've been trying to manifest and attract into your life haven't been coming, because when people do the weird things that they do, you can't easily just get over it. You can't easily just move past it and move by it. You're getting angry, you're holding on to it, and you're creating that anger feeling. And that anger feeling is going to, just like it communicates to just like your body communicates to your mind with that feeling and says we're mad. Those thoughts that come from that communicate to the universe, and they tell the universe that, yo, I want more things to be mad about. I want more things to be mad about. And don't forget, all right, don't let these people rob you of your money. Your emotions are money on a spiritual level. That's why I told you to write down that I am not my emotions, but I am rich. Your emotions are money on the spiritual level. When people can rob you of your joy, your happiness, your good feelings of feeling good, feeling happy, feeling joyful, things like that, they're robbing you. They're robbing you blind. Because just like energy is just like emotion is energy in motion, that energy in motion is a currency. All right. Because it's a current. Anything that's a current is a currency. That energy is a currency. All right. So it's money. And you don't want to be wasting your money. You don't want to be giving people your money when they haven't worked for it. Those people don't deserve your money. They didn't work for it. They didn't earn it. They're not properly doing a fair energy exchange. All right. We live in the realm of fair exchange on this channel. All right. We live in the realm of fair exchange. All right. So when people are fairly exchanging positive energy with you, you want to be able to fairly exchange some positive energy back with them. All right, y'all want to be able to fairly exchange some positive energy back. That's going to create blessings for you. That's going to create more positivity into your life. It's going to create more positive experiences in your life. And who doesn't want some more positive experiences? People wonder why is so many negative things happen in their life and why they're coming across so much negative people. It's because you're holding on to that energy, and that energy is attracting those negative people for more negative experiences. It's like people are like, oh man, this keeps happening and that keeps happening. It's coming from this way, it's coming from that way. You have some things that you have to let go of. You have some things that you have to work on. You may stumble across some positive messages like in my videos, but when you stumble across positive messages, when you try to become a more positive person, the devil's going to come out to play. All right, it could be your own devils coming out to play, manifested in the form of others, things that you haven't resolved, things that you haven't worked on, things that you haven't let go. And that's why it's attracting them and not all the right people for all the right reasons. When you get to the point to where you cannot react to people and when you can easily let go to people, and now what you have to do with your mind, once you let go of things and let go of the energies and the emotions, and you detach yourself from things, now you have to attach yourself to something more positive. You have to find something better to attach yourself to, so that way you can have some positive energies come into your life. All right, now you have the space and you have the mind power to focus and to keep your attention on the things that you want, because that's all devils are, is distractions. The devil comes to kill, steal, devour, and destroy. They want to destroy your positive outlook on life, your positive attitude, and get you focused on the negative to decrease your latitude, to decrease you and keep you on the bottom, crabs in a bucket. They want to pull you down. You're trying to go up, but you keep knocking yourself down by how you respond to things, how you react to things, how you're interpreting life, how you are detached, how you're attaching what you're attaching yourself to, how you're interpreting life, what you're associating yourself with. All right, so you want to, now that you can free up your mind, and once you start to practice this, you'll start to see like, wow, I feel good now. What am I supposed to do with my mind now? Now you're supposed to be focusing on the things that you want, and you use this practice when the negative things come into your life and try to take your mind off of God, try to take your mind off of good, and try to knock you out of heaven. All right. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure you come back and holler at your main man, Druuill. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out. Don't forget to get your wristband. I know you want one. We out.